Now, the U.S. government shutdown has choked off the release of key economic data, leaving economists, investors, and policymakers in the dark. The Labor Department has postponed its monthly jobs report, while inflation figures due next week could also go unreported if the shutdown continues. Agencies like the Bureau of Economic Analysis and the Census Bureau have paused all scheduled releases, creating what experts are calling a data vacuum at a critical time. The shutdown continues as of now, with Congress failing to agree on a funding deal after multiple failed votes in the Senate. The timing couldn't be worse. The U.S. economy is already showing signs of stress, with a sharp hiring slowdown and rising inflation, raising fears of stagflation. Revised labor data recently showed the U.S. added fewer jobs in 2025 than previously estimated. Analysts are flagging rising recession risks in the next 12 months, with the lack of data only adding to the uncertainty. Economists say without updated figures, businesses may delay investment or hiring decisions, and consumers may hold back on spending, all of which could further slow growth. The shutdown's economic toll may be small at first, but could build over time. Moody's Analytics estimates each week of the shutdown could trim 0.1% from quarterly GDP growth, which is a notable risk given the economy grew 1.6% in the first half of 2025. The Federal Reserve meets on October 29th to decide on interest rates, but without fresh data, officials may be flying blind. Economists call it an exceptionally difficult period to assess inflation and growth trends, with the world's largest economy essentially operating without its compass. And for more on this, our correspondent Susan Terani has sent us this report from New York.
On Monday, the Senate once again rebuffed a House-backed continuing resolution that would have opened the government until November 21st. All but 3 Democrats voted it down, so it failed to reach the 60 votes needed. The votes came on day 6 of the government shutdown as the Trump administration warned that continued funding lapse could trigger layoffs across federal agencies. White House officials have said that Monday may be the last chance to fund operations before reduction in force notices are distributed. President Trump and top aides said that the layoffs would predominantly hit Democrat agencies, placing the blame on Senate Democrats for this shutdown. Democrats, meanwhile, insist that any reopening deal must also address looming health insurance premium hikes under the Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare, a demand that Republicans refuse to take up until after the shutdown ends. Susan Terani reporting from New York for WION World is One.